all out of San Pellegrino. So now I'm drinking off-brand cherry cola. Oh, Rust Commons West. The early part of the middle part of the game. BL1 on that.
Reload speeds. TDR makes an easy-to-use gun.
Let's see how that compares to the stompers I have.
Going up against a better-armed opponent, you need a better gun.
Wish I had a stomper for my TDR Morty. Did not have a good time in the Rust Commons with my TDR Morty. Usually it doesn't start getting like that until around level 50.
Hello,
When
Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
sometime around level 50 is typically when weapons and gear start.
Hello, Traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Running out of service life faster.
Pandora is the 13th most important planet within our intersolar dominion. We might not spend much of our money on you, but at least you're not on Promethea.
Step right up. Best prices available on all weapons and gear.
Still going to hold off on buying orange label
Are you about ready to get rolling?
SDUs.
Enough walking.
Come on in and take a
If
look.
you're on a budget, TDR is always the way to go.
I hope to see you again
Your
soon.
grenades should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
Yeah. What is it? That'll do
Get
for
your
now.
mans here.
What am I interested in?
Just tell me if you need anything.
I sure got you right now.
It's way easier to find serviceable Dahl guns than it is to find serviceable TDR guns. Because Dahl guns can get away with having lower quality parts, a lot more so than TDR can. Do you know what Dahl and Tediore have in common? They both prioritize handling characteristics, or what some might regard as ergonomics, or what is equivalent to that in video game terms, but they do so in different ways. Tediore with their reload speed because their guns are supposedly easy to use, as Marcus says.
Yes, you.
Dahl because of their recoil reduction. I don't think Dahl makes a class mod for Morty. Every manufacturer makes class mods for usually 3 of the 4 Vault Hunters, but never all 4 of them. I think Tediore only makes class mods for Morty and Brick. Or should I say Brick and Morty. I predict that this is, going to go faster. Good sights on that. As far as repeaters go, that's actually pretty good. I predict that this is going to go faster than it did on my Tediore one. I do like that fire rate, but 0.8 is tolerable. I wonder, is it the material type that makes it that much better? Because I wouldn't guess that that has more of a bearing than parts and label color. But apparently, I don't know, we've got to go by the evidence, right?
Get yours right here.
I am still interested in, I'll go ahead and retire this because I don't like scopes on shotguns. And I can retire this one too. What was I saying a moment ago? Tangential thinking. .8 fire rate, but that seems faster somehow. Dig it. This is going to be awesome. This is going to rip spider ants apart. Unlike Tediore, even though the Tediore shotgun I have has the same barrel and the same cylinder, I don't know about the body type. 3 levels difference. Level 40 Tediore versus level 43 Dahl.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Good parts on that brick-style revolver.
Nothing's a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles.
That was a long second. 10:39.
About firepower.
All this stuff.
Only want the goods. One green and one white and red chest. And one legendary and one perp in a white chest.
Blood!
I'm really good at this.
Where did he come from? How did he slip through there?
Are you about ready to get rolling?
Let's get out of here. Let's get some wheels.
I don't know which region is more like the dust from Borderlands 2. Dahl Headland or Rust Commons. Maybe both. The rust and the dust.
Let's see what we've got.
Is shooting bullets just not cool enough for you? Get a Maliwan and light some people on fire.
This has, I'm guessing, body 2. 1.2 fire rate. Could also be body 4. I don't know for sure.
Let's trick out your ride.
Red right hand. Or is that a red left hand? I know I've talked about that before. It depends on how you perceive it.
Dahl makes guns for professionals.
There, see? Why couldn't I find one of those for my Tediore Morty? Look, look at the parts on that. Barrel 4, body 5, stock 5. Its only downsides are a Chintzy's Sight 1. It deserves better than that. And a Chintsy 12-round mag. I'd still use it, though. It's a good material type, and it's a perk.
Want to make a bigger boom? Buy a better mod. Almost just
I think that's Tedior's Material 3.
Nothing's a real doctor when you got my machines and they're scary.
This is working!
Best part in the middle. I know there's a possibility of finding level 43 gear in the chests around here, but I want to check those shops first. At least the ones that are here. Barrel 5. Barrel 5. Barrel 3. And once again, notice how this is under-scoped. Good barrel, bad sight. Best sight on the, best part on the right side.
The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons. Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
I could make use of that.
I sure got you right now.
Let's get out of here.
As a shield breaker. It has barrel 1, which I typically prefer over barrel 2 on a revolver unless it's a masher.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds. TDR makes an easy-to-use gun.
Barrel 5, barrel 3, sight 3, sight 2, stock 1, and I don't know what stock that is, but it's a good one. A bulldog. I have to use it, even though I like what I've got better. What I've got is just a plain old green, but it's got good parts and a good material type. Still, legendary. Gotta use it. It's a matter of principle. See how it takes 4 shots to kill that guy? Plus, how do you fit 20 rounds in a cylinder with 8 chambers? I think they should have done something different to make the Bulldog awesome. Like instead of capacity, in my opinion also, the extended chamber on combat shotguns should hold 8 rounds, since it has 8 chambers.
Stop shooting! I
I still like fire better. So in my opinion, the Bulldog should have something else to make it awesome. Like,
Dahl's guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
faster cycling. Faster reload. This particular Bulldog has barrel 2. In my opinion, the Bulldog is at its best with barrel 3 or 4. Because with barrel 5 you get that damage penalty in the form of 2 fewer pellets. Depending on material type. Barrel 2, body 5, stock 2. Best part in the middle. Since the shops have changed over. So 2 white chests with legendary shotguns in them. What are the chances of that?
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel.
And here we see
in
basically
every
the
area.
opposite. A white label junker in the special of the day section. That's not really the opposite. But you know what I mean. Good sights on that. What was I saying earlier? I mean, not too long ago about a masher with barrel 2, and there's one right there.
The SNS philosophy is tech plus ammo capacity equals I win. Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles?
Only interested in 5-line purple.
It's not a good office. It's a good thing. Don't shut out. So get yourself a shot.
I've got some chests to check.
All right, boys, take them out.
A white one and a red one. Going for the record, will I find another ledge in a white chest? See how much difference the cylinder type makes? That one has a better body but a lower quality cylinder, and it's one material type up. With my TD or Morty, I didn't even bother fighting these spider ants over here. I hate that. When they pop up and force your vehicle to take damage. That took more than it should have. They're level 45. But a level 43 shotgun should be able to deal with level 45 spider ants. But then I thought the same thing about my level 40 TDOR shotgun that has the same barrel and the same cylinder type against level 41 spider ants. I think they were 41. By the way, the Borderlands wiki is wrong. It suggests shooting from the hip with shotguns and using a run and gun gameplay style. Sure, you can do that if you want, but if you really want to be effective in the appropriate fashion, aim down sights.
Mine, and mine.
Best part, right side. What parts does mine have? Best part, right side. Same parts. But it's one label color up. Notice the serial number is a bit different. DHL50 Bravo Sierra. Delta Hotel Lima 50 Bravo Sierra. I really thought I could make TDOR work with Mordecai, and it is true that he, more than anyone else, can get the most use out of TDOR. But once you're on Playthru-2, unless every weapon you find is blue or better and is built entirely from type 3 parts or better, it just sucks. It takes way too many shots to kill anything. Skimpy mag, but otherwise a good machine pistol.
Stuff ain't showing up missing lately. What you want?
If you need healing, step right up.
Now see, why couldn't I find this on my TDOR Morty? It's a purple panacea, and it has the best part on the left side. So once again, missing out. My Morty is missing out. on things that this character is coming in contact with. It's too bad this game doesn't have anything like Clappy's secret stash from Borderlands 2 where you can swap weapons and items between characters. And it's too bad that that only has 4 slots. I don't know why not give it at least 8? That would be awesome with Sight 2 or better and an 18-round mag. Remember that time I found a level 50 Anaconda in the weapons shop at Marcus's place at T-Bone Junction? There's a payload rifle. And I didn't buy it. Because it didn't have enough flavor to it. It was a 3-shooter, which means even more power. And the Anaconda always has barrel 4, which is the most powerful barrel. I have to check the shops again. Oh, should I skip T-Bone Junction to make it go faster? No. I'll hit level 50 soon enough. Within the next couple of episodes, so it's worth planning ahead. A clip is a device other than a speed loader used for loading a magazine or cylinder.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Dahl rules.
A sniper without a sniper comm is just a guy with a gun. Find the comm that's right for you. Forget your red!
Get out of here.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
I forget, did I check all the... Yeah, jump out the wrong way. I don't remember doing this. Did I just check the shops and completely forget about the chests? I must have. Yeah, I did. Here's something else I wish was different about this game. Skills and class mods that boost magazine capacity. I wish that only worked with guns that take detachable box mags, but not with guns that have revolving cylinders. Instead, I wish that those skills and class mods had an effect that was sort of like a dual effect. You know, like Dahl Duality Oz kits from the pre-sequel. They have two different effects depending on whether you're in or out of atmosphere.
Asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
Barrel 5 right there. Barrel 5 right there. Barrel 5 right there. If that was a masher, I'd buy it. Or if it was an elemental, I'd buy it. I only want revolvers with some flavor to them.
Hope to see you again soon.
So the duality concept with detachable magazine weapons, it would boost mag capacity, and with revolver-style weapons, it would provide some other effect like
Just tell me.
reload speed
Get your minutes
or
here.
fire rate. Because you can't increase the capacity of a gun that has a revolving cylinder. The number of chambers it has is the number of chambers it has. There's no getting around that. It's just the way it is.
Is there something you need?
World's largest bullet.
Look at you roll.
That makes me think of Dora, the railway cannon. Dora was its nickname. I don't remember what its full name was. It was a German super weapon during World War II. Heinously impractical. A giant railway gun. I know I shouldn't start every episode with a half-hour shopping spree. It's got to be awfully boring to watch.
Do these teeth make
You
my
can skip
gums-
ahead if you want. I don't really need to do this so much on a Dahl Allegiance run since my Dahl guns are good.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Terrible accuracy. T-Door revolver with barrel 2, least accurate.
Mine's a real blunder when you got my machines in there scaring needles.
Best part in the middle, right there. I'll check the Underdome shops, and then I'll get on over to Rust Commons West.
Hey, over here! You! Yes, you!
Want to shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Vladov has your needs covered.
Just out of curiosity, This has barrel 4, but it also has cylinder 1. If you combine barrel 4 with cylinder 4, that's the best combo because you get 6 rounds,
Yeah, better gun today.
more tactically viable than 2,
If you need healing, step right up.
and you get a double dose of max damage. Insert Carmageddon reference. Alright, now I'll get a move on. I think I checked this shop already. And now the shops are about to change over before I scram out of here. Give me a sarsaparilla.
Hey, you hear when the water's gonna come back on?
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, it has the solution. Hi, this is the place to catch your gun. Red, ain't all kinds of pretty colors to
Look at
blue.
some wheels.
I am talking. The lady with scars where her face should be believes that you and I are looking for the same thing. You should come to me now so I can see the artifact you have recovered.
Comment. Please wait.
Strip the flesh! Salt the wound! Come on, little one! Time to die!
You got carnage. That sucks for you. Look how inaccurate it is. Even when you land one on me, it doesn't do all that much. The only time I ever like a Carnage is if it's an Atlas or a Jacobs or a Torg. They can be good too. Dahl can be good too. Maybe a Carnage Defender if I'm playing Brick. And if it's Elemental. Because Elemental Carnage guns proc per shot. Elemental Carnage guns are also exceedingly rare. So there's kind of a prestige just because of that. Best part right side.
Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed.
The worst aspect of the Carnage is the rockets are always slow and inaccurate. Rockets in this game typically are slow. But to be slow and inaccurate is a double dose of lame. Get these things out of the way. Any bigger rack? There usually are bigger ones around here. Elemental rack. Why isn't this stunning spider ants? Destroys them just fine, but it's not stunning them with a shot to the carapace. I would expect a shotgun that deals this much damage. Really? I guess I'm getting a bit too optimistic. After all, it has barrel 3, not barrel 5. Actually, I think the best parts and material combination for a bulldog would be a desert bulldog with barrel 5. With barrel 5, it would ordinarily... there it is. Why didn't you show up before? Where were you before? It would have been easier for me to get you out of my way. Oh, no, 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 you're not getting out of here. Why is it so hard to stun these things? Why am I missing? Why am I not jumping when I'm pressing jump? There. It's not supposed to take so many shots. I'm using a level appropriate weapon. I should be able to stun these spider ants with a shot from a shotgun at this range. These aren't badass spider ants, these are ordinary mook spider ants. What the hell is going on? That should... There. Now why isn't that working consistently? Normally I would prioritize the matriarch, but those dumbass beetles can be really distracting. That's more like it. Why can't you do that every time? This should be a stun shot. It wasn't. 3 shots to the carapace at that range with a level appropriate shotgun built from the good parts. I don't understand. I expect that from Meteor, but not from Dahl.
Let's get out of here.
I sure got you right now.
Enough walking.
First aid kit. You won't regret it. Don't settle for anything less than the best.
And I shouldn't need first aid kits at this point, and I don't. Oh, so irritating. taking this many shots. I don't know which company's shotguns I dislike more, Tediore or Vladoff, but both of those are definitely my least fave. S&S, Hyperion, Torque, Dahl, Atlas, Jacobs, I like all of those. But if it's a Jacobs, it has to have a good body type to give it a fire rate of at least 0.8. Otherwise, I won't even consider using it.
Let's get you rolling. Your grenades should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
I like how these sort of match. And they make me think of the idea I had for
Going up against a better-armed opponent?
Jacob's shields and grenade mods, which I've talked about in past videos that I haven't yet re-uploaded. I imagine Jacob's grenade mods would be miner themed. And they'd be dynamite bundles, or would resemble dynamite bundles. Their gimmick would be huge blast radius. And their shields would have explosive protection. The idea being that their shields and grenade mods are intended to be used in conjunction with each other. 2 whites and a red chest. Don't insult me. Your character will jump out to the right even if your vehicle is up against this cliff face in that particular spot, and I don't know why. If I had one more 5-round burst. Why'd that take 3 shots? that take 4 shots? Come on, this is Dahl, not Tedior. Why did that take 2 shots? Why is everything a disappointment? Come on, Dahl, you can do better than this. There's a big one. Those won't do anything, I predict. And they basically didn't do anything, exactly as I predicted. This is why I tend to stick with certain grenade types. Really, more of you bitchy little skitterlings, as I call them.
Well, it acted tough.
See what level this is. Still sticking with fire, even though it's 4 and not 5. Just because fire is the element that matches Lil's personality the most.
By the minute.
Trickle down to me. Now, where should I put this? Should I prioritize the capstone skill? Because really some of these other skills seem more interesting to me. Spark. And striking. I'd actually rather be able to stun with melee than with projectiles, but I'll go ahead and go for that. Barrel 2, body 5, stock 2. Same parts as that S&S machine gun that I found earlier. Except that one was a green, if I recall. with your brain and all the hurdles that implies. What's that supposed to mean?
Let's hope you're more useful than the last one I hired.
The last one she hired. Now there's an untold story that could potentially make for interesting fan fiction. Or a fan game, for that matter. Best part, right side. You slept through the whole thing. Where do all these extra rack come from? Oh, so irritating. Not going to bother with all that confetti.
Look at all this stuff.
Once again, Barrel 5, Body 5, Stock 1, Sight 1, 12-round mag. My TD Morty, I bought a level 40 Guardian, and it was actually good enough to be worth using. The vast majority of Guardians, like the vast majority of TD guns in general, the vast majority of guns in general in this game are built from trash parts. By that I mean typically low quality parts like Type 1 or Type 2. But I actually got a Guardian with Barrel 5. The Guardian always has Body 4. TDR legendaries get their effect from their body type. So they always have. I think that's material 3 for SNS.
Accuracy, regenerate ammo, or even heal you. Get yours right here.
I really want an intense Cobra for my TD Morty. Because that would really, that's really what the whole point of what I call the designated marksman build. You play as Morty, you combine a Ranger class mod with combat rifles that have the intense prefix. And if you combine that with an Allegiance run, the only way to go is TD. Why'd that take 2 shots? Why'd I miss it? It does not bode well. This does not bode well. Why didn't that do anything? Should not take 3 shots. That's more like it. That's what I expect every time. Why'd that take 2 shots? And the previous took 1. Now, this should be fun. Hold on. Of course, there would be another one of these little piss ants to annoy me. Alright, now. This should be fun. A bug hunt. This was not fun on my TD run. course. Because my view was obstructed, I couldn't respond fast enough. And yes, those things can knock you off the cliff over there. By the way, when I mention stunning these things, I'm not talking about stun shot stunning. I'm talking about normal stunning. Like when you shoot, like that, right there. Not the yellow stunning, but when you shoot a spider ant in the carapace with a hard-hitting weapon, it's supposed to knock them for a loop, which then you can take advantage of that. Prioritize queens and shockers. They're the ones that can mess you up the most, especially queens.
Disappointing. I didn't even break a sweat.
Of course, there would be.
Really good.
Yeah, this is going way better already than it did on my TDR run. But still, this shotgun isn't hitting spider ants as hard as I would expect it to. Even at toe-to-toe range. Damage is great. Why didn't that first shot do anything? But the second shot did. I don't understand the kind of inconsistency. There's a queen, a matriarch.
I'm really good at this.
Zone sportsmanship style.
Yes, feel it.
Why are you bringing me in all this garbage for? Level 34. At this point in on this point of playthrough 2, the player is typically the level that I am or close to it, like between 44 and 46, somewhere in that range. So the lowest level by this point of stuff that you find should be 37. Heck, I started playthrough 2 at level 37. So don't insult me with level 34 junk. What? What went wrong there? What? What's going on here? I don't know what went wrong. That should have torn its abdomen off with one shot.
I'm really good at this.
Notice how I'm not even bothering to use the bulldog. Because it has barrel 2. Only Hyperion shotguns can get away with having barrel 2. Really, I'm stuck on a pebble. Not even bothering to do any fancy maneuvering. There. Why do you bastards? You're always able to hit me, even when I dodge. Unless you... You see that? Let's see how this does. Not as good as I would expect. I would expect a single burst to be enough to stun, and not even skill stun, but just normal stun, with a shot to the carapace. Instead, it takes usually 2, just like with the shotgun, which is not what I would expect. And these are level 42 enemies. I'm using level 43 guns. This is going way better than it did with Tediore Morty, but I'm still not as impressed as I thought I would be. I don't want it to take an entire mag to kill one spider ant. If it's a mook like that right there, I expect And I took 2 bursts instead of 1 to stun. I don't want that. That's especially a stomper with body 5 should be able to do better. A level appropriate stomper with body 5. Really? Fire one.
Aw, did that hurt?
Can I dodge it? These things are a lot harder to dodge than the beetles. Come on, don't do this spazzing out malarkey. What good did it do you? Huh. Denied.
I'm really good at this.
Well, even though I feel that could have gone better, it did at least go a whole lot better than it did with TD. The hell? Skitterling should not be able to survive even one shot. I mean, a level 41 Skitterling should not be able to survive, let's say, 2 shots from a level 43 Stomper with body 5. A Dahl Stomper with body 5. Best part on the right side. I mean, isn't there any weapon that can kill efficiently? Kill minor mook type enemies with 1 shot? Why does everything have to be so disappointing and weak?
To make a bigger move? Buy a better mod. I've got all kinds.
That was a long second. 4:15. I am going to go to the bathroom, and I will be right back. Just a moment. I'm back.
Luigi Road.
Let's get out of here.
All right. I'll get this out of the way. Rakanishu. Hopefully that's a good enough parking place. Hopefully Rakanishu doesn't blow up my ride. How do you dodge its attacks, by the way? I don't think I've ever been able to do that. Well, I guess you can. Maybe not. Maybe it's completely random. Maybe I can take shelter inside here. Have you ever blasted Rakanishu into the sky with a Jacob's Double X multi-projectile weapon?
That was it? It's dead?
Masher, shotgun, or skull masher?
Patricia Tanis, Chief Scientific Advisor, Dahl Corporation, Day 224. The only conversations I have anymore are with this echo recorder. I've developed a relationship with it. Some cycles I sleep with it, and others I make it stay outside of my tent. My waning ability to discern logic from insanity is becoming cumbersome. I've been translating Eridan writings.
Iridian.
Been arguing with the recorder. You went off for a few hours during my last sleep cycle. I heard you sneak out. If I were to pontificate, I would infer that the Eridan writings show a class-based society that was quite capable of both leadership
Iridian.
and of armed conflict.
She also says Promethea wrong. She says Prometheus. I know I missed a few of those out of haste. Use key, wake up. It's because of the water. The water screws everything up. I have to squash these piss ants. They piss me off. Really?
As I work, I spend the majority of days having conversations with people that are not there. 2 days ago, I explained to my mother how the translation program I was writing would greatly help me understand exactly what all this Eridan text I've been attempting to decipher actually means. My mother has been dead for 16 years. She was never actually interested in science to begin with. I'm unsure if I'm quite to the point of no return, but my stubbornness, which I got from her in the first place, will keep me here putting up with her until I find exactly where the vault is. Or until I drive myself so far off the edge, I do not remember why I was doing this in the first place.
Machine pistol with barrel 5. Never mind that it's green. It's still good. Even on Playthru 2. Now if this was Playthru 2.5, you'd want blue or better. Really? I know it's a waste of ammo. 5-round bursts. Shooting all these things that I don't need to shoot with 5-round bursts, but reacting out of frustration. Come on, this is a Dahl shotgun with barrel 3. I expect more. And cylinder 4.
This is exciting. I think I might strip naked and run around to celebrate, but I'll do it during the dim cycle for fear of prying eyes. Before overloading and melting 4 of my computer's 13-qubit operators, my program was able to decipher quite a bit more than I had been able to understand before. It will take a few days to fix, but I was able to find many repeated instances of an event that takes place every 200 years. It's repeated many times with a symbol that looks not unlike a circle with an upside-down V in it. It's possible that this is the vault. And something about the vault happens every 200 years. Tonight, for dinner, I will have eggs.
Tangential thinking. Just like me. I have the same psychometric profile as Tannis. I want that red chest. Once again, rat coming in out of nowhere. Just to irritate me. whooping it out of nowhere. Get in my face. I wonder how much of a Nova that would have produced had it been a higher level or higher label color BL1 shield.
I'm really good at this.
I got one I've been saving for you.
I haven't been using this sniper rifle. What kind of stock does it have? A good one. All good parts. Good fire rate, too. And there's another elemental rack. It's gonna fly through the scenery or over it. Sometimes they do fly through the scenery. So taking cover from them doesn't always work. Make chunks. With a combat rifle? Okay, sure. Yes, everyone likes the meat puppets. Oh, useless. Everything's useless. Who are you calling a him? Cheeky Bricky, if don't care. First burst didn't do anything. And of course, yep. Stuck on scenery. Typical. Move faster. That's a pretty good SMG, even if it is green.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds. TDR makes an easy-to-use gun.
Good sights on that. Everything about that SMG is good, except the stock and the mag, but it can get away with it. Good sights on that pistol. Maxing out my health. Two more. Right there. And right there. Here's what I'll do. I'll go and finish this. Now, since I'm right here, I might as well do this, then I'll do this, then I'll finish this, then I'll call it. After a end of the episode shopping spree, of course. Best part in the middle.
Get your meds here. Want to make a bigger pool? Buy a better mod. I've got all kinds.
Yep, best part in the middle. Just out of curiosity. My Dahl shield has a faster recharge rate.
First, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
Than that ancient shield. What am I stuck on? Bunch of pebbles. Watch that. I forgot, I wasn't looking at it when it happened, but that skag pile appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Haha. Don't have any fire or acid. Except for this. Remember how hard these are to deal with early on if you don't have fire or acid?
What you want? See you later. What you want? What you want?
Now go ahead and kill the spider ants.
Don't you hurry back.
Why only 3?
Turned on? Look it. I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey Sprout till you get rid of all them pests.
Why only 3? Why not 50? Best. Should not have taken 4 shots. at that range. I mean, what is this? This isn't a flat-off shotgun. A level 37 flat-off. Level 46 is also a tier for flat-off. Level 46 is also the last tier that's actually a tier. From 47 onward, any manufacturer product can occur on any level. So I've got that to look forward to. Best part in the middle.
Encounter enough beasties out there, and you'll be happy you bought from the rest.
Now this, I'm having so much more fun with Dahl than with Tediore. I'm sure if all my Tediore guns were blue or better and built from Type 3 parts or better, it would be a different story. But I'd have to farm and grind for like non-stop for a month. Every day for a month to ensure that all my stuff was that sort of quality.
Are you about ready to get rolling? Let's trick out your ride.
Enough walking.
This is like cash ride. You can get it all Makes a real Dr. Craig out of machines and their scary needles.
Aw, did that hurt?
Good arm. I'll give you that much. He's gonna be one of those spaz guys.
Is that all you got?
Why'd that take 3 shots at that range? That point. See? You see why I get irritated by inconsistency? It doesn't make any sense.
I got something for you.
That was a dud. Is that actually a thing? Can grenades be duds in this game? I usually stick with rubberized or rain grenades. Really? What's wrong with this picture? There's no object above me to obstruct my jump. Just the corner of that. Oh, that's so painfully lame. Video game logic. All of those couldn't take him out.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
My standards aren't unreasonable, are they? 46, which is a tier for Torg, Vladov, Atlas, and Iridian. I don't know what the next tier for Dahl will be. Most likely either it'll be 48, 49. I know anything from any manufacturer can occur at level 50. Now I'll just finish this and turn all of these in at once. Really? Notice how even when turrets are stunned, it slows down their fire rate.
Day 481. It's true. It's all true. My program did it. Program. I'm now certain that the vault is here, and that the symbol has something to do with opening it. I've checked and triple-checked my findings, and it all seems to make sense. It looks like there are extreme measures to keep the vault secure, but that it can be opened every 200 years. The vault's contents must be extremely valuable, maybe better than the Atlas tech. But I cannot reveal this information to anyone just yet. If I'm wrong, I'm done. And if I'm right, the suits will claim it. I must find the vault.
Always the suits.
Find.
Lock her, she's silly. Why do these rack always come out of nowhere? You saw how I was looking around for them just a moment ago. These certain rack in this game always seem to come out of nowhere, and there doesn't seem to be anything you can do to make them function predictably. Why are these racks spazzing out? I could do this all day.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Artifact. Yeah, you see that casing fall? That looked kind of cool. This is just a good, well-rounded sniper rifle. Nothing special, nothing fancy, just good. Doggone it. One of those red dots on my HUD. I would expect rack, but where are they? I do like this 7-round mag. Yeah. I don't need to walk all over that, all the way over there just for some ammo.
Dahl Corporation just shut down their mining operations here on Pandora. I think they are insane. Or that is, whoever is making the decision is insane. Iridium mining on this planet has been hugely lucrative for Dahl and has funded my project. It's been especially profitable given how low their labor costs are. I wonder what Dahl will do with all the unpaid convicts they've been using to work their mines. I wonder if any of them
The hell?
What? Why are you always so jealous of me getting new friends? I'm turning you off.
The moment I saw my health so low, I pretty much knew it had to be one of those guys. This game relies way too heavily on that sort of thing to get one over on the player. This game relies too heavily on melee guys that can kill you instantly, or almost instantly, and Borderlands 2 relies too heavily on enemies that run up in your face and detonate themselves. The hell? Should not take that many shots. Not from a Dahl. Why is everything unreliable? I can't count on barrels to blow up enemies when I need them to. I can't count on grenades.
Somebody help!
Of course, there is the possibility that I'm experiencing Borderlands fatigue. Don't feel like messing around with them. Best part, right side. I'll turn in all these missions, then a shopping spree, then I'll call it. It won't be too much of a bummer if I don't find anything good in the shops, since pretty much everything I've got is, for the most part, pretty good.
You holler when you need me, alright?
A white label flat-off shotgun with barrel 2? Don't insult me.
Welcome to my shop.
Going up against a better armed opponent? You need a better gun.
Also, don't insult me with level 34 junk. Well, some of those might have been serviceable at level 34.
I hope to see you again soon.
Tor, combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
Another TDR matcher with BL1, but it also has a structurally superfluous scope.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
The traveler will protect me. The traveler will protect me. The traveler will protect me.
I need to buy 2 flavors of rifle ammo.
Step right up. This price is available on all weapons and gear.
Now everything is turned in. Let's go shopping. I will start down here with middle of nowhere and work my way up the list.
One gun shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
Now there's an 18-round stomper, but it's built almost entirely from Type 1 parts except for its Type 3 barrel. So it's probably not going to compare very well. Well, I don't know. It has an 18-round mag, but it also has both body 1 and sight 1. Best part in the middle.
Step right up. This price is available on all weapons and gear. This where the cars live. Get you one. Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
Let's get some wheels.
Jacob scouts do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
Keep shooting!
See if this... Oh. I was wondering how much damage that would do. Alright, so I was just at New Haven, middle of nowhere, so Lucky's. Level 43 is almost outmoded. Must be pretty close to 47 by now. Yep.
Land off. You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets. If you need healing,
Best
get
part
right up.
on the left side. Worth it.
Kill him now!
Every time I try to shot.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it.
Best part on the left side and the right side, but it's a level 34. And this has the urban material type. So it matches this and this.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
And this shield that I'm selling has the best part on the right side.
Let's get you rolling.
Let's get out of here. Enough walking.
Haven't found any really cool level 43 Dahl SMGs for some time yet. The one I've got is a green 43, but it has pretty good parts.
If he took more than one shot,
Barrel 5 on that.
Jacobs.
That's a worthwhile SMG. I think I'll stick with my Stinger.
Forget your ride.
Skipping over Jacob's Cove. Go right to T-Bone, then Tartarus, then Underdoom. A clip is a device, other than a speed limiter,
Can't carry enough bullets for your favorite
used for loading
like you need a storage deck
a magazine or cylinder.
Your grenade should do more than just
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Wheels. Let's get out of here.
Give us your arms to fight the oppressors. You
I meant to do that.
Come on in and take a look around.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using it.
Hello, Traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
It's a penetrator. I have to buy it.
Keep at it, my
Don't
friend.
settle for anything less than the best.
Remember, no matter what the penetrator's label color appears to be, it actually is a legendary.
What can I do for you? Well, that's you covered, kid.
And you won't regret it.
Just tell me if you need anything.
Forget your ride.
Now, why did I go ahead and buy a level 43 penetrator when I refrained from buying a level 53 penetrator when I refrained from buying a level 50 anaconda? Because I want an anaconda with some flavor to it. Masher or elemental?
Over here! I need your help with something.
A green label penetrator, though. I wonder how good it actually will end up being. Probably not all that great. The penetrator never really impresses me. I just wanted it. This one is built entirely from the most basic parts. At least the barrel, the stock, and a scope. There's a good combat rifle right there. Barrel 4 on that. Let's see how it compares. I'll stick with the one I've got. Now, why couldn't I find something like this on my TD or Morty? This has barrel 5, body 1, stock 4, I think, and sight 3. Its only two detriments are body 1 and a 12-round mag.
Comes getting through accuracy. Regenerate ammo. Why it's a real doctor. You got machines and they're scary needles.
Best part in the middle. Best part in the middle, best part right side. Best part right side.
My talents were squandered on this rock.
Underdome or bust.
Is shooting bullets just not cool enough for you? Get a Maliwan and light some people on fire.
Just out of curiosity, let's see how that stomper compares to the two I've got. It has that barrel and that body. It has barrel 1, body 4, stock 1, sight 1.
A sniper without a sniper comm is just a guy with a gun. First aid kit for you. You won't regret it.
Best part in the middle, best part left side. Let's see how those compare, just out of curiosity. I would have assumed that they would be more evenly matched than that. I've got acid betties now. I could go ahead and sell the plain old explodey betties.
No expense in making guns that excel in every area.
I'd also like to get some fire betties. Ammo is maxed out. Arsenal is looking good. Still need a 43 or better 5-line purple Merccom. And it doesn't necessarily need to be a Model 660. It just needs to be 5-line purple. And it needs to be better than this in some way. Notice how the level requirement, these are all 43. I know I've pointed this out before. That has something to do with weapon proficiencies. But it goes the opposite way that you would expect, because it seems like the higher the number is here, the more it appears to reduce the level requirement number. Because notice how this isn't reduced at all. Just kind of odd. Oh, also, let's take a look at the different material types we've got going on here. Urban, green, kind of hard to tell what that is. Urban or desert, I don't know. Ammo regen is typically granted by material 3. And for Dahl, I think that's their desert material type. And here we've got green, urban, desert, green, 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 urban, desert, urban. Till next time, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs.